this body of work has come from my Lightworks, which since was here last, they morphed into doing holograms. So how I did those was I took 12 photos, which is the number. I could do a hologram from slightly different angles of the Lightworks as they were changing, so each one was a different colour as well. And so it gave a similar sort of impression of my Lightworks in a holographic form. The downside of that is I needed to have a Lightwork to photograph, and I rapidly was running out of those. Around the same time, I was commissioned to do a work for a tunnel in Wellington, which at one stage was supposed to be a 13 kilometre piece of highway, but it's now just the tunnel. And that really informed this work. I think I'm also an architect, so I have to wear safety vests and safety clothing quite a lot of my day, and hard hats and things. So the fluorescent orange is a colour that we work with a lot, but it's also in the tunnels, and the tunnel ended up being orange inside. But the use of this film is what really came out of the working with the tunnel, because we could only go into the tunnel at night. They closed the tunnel down for us to work. And just the effect of strips, when you're moving through, we had helmets and things with lights on. You just get different perception of the light, which I think comes out probably best in those two works down there. But I'm also quite a keen cyclist, and we often go out early in the morning from the country town that we live in, so there's not much traffic. I wouldn't dare right here, I'd be petrified. But again, the way the light glistens on these sort of things, and on the road, because I've also done some works with road marking paint, which has little spheres of glass in it, which they would only give me if I promised I'd wear goggles and things when I'm using it, because apparently it's really terrible to get them in your eyes. So that was the first one I did. So the colours and the materials were informed by the tunnel, but the sort of shape of it was really informed by a couple of works that were at my last show here. There was one that was behind the counter, which was from a group of 3 that I did as Lightworks, but also did quite a few prints of them, which are in memory of my grandmother, whose name was Ira. There was 2 on different angles, and one that was a central piece. And they're based on a thimble that she gave me when I was about 7, which came out with our family from Scotland when they came out to New Zealand 150 odd years ago. But it was quite beautiful and very thimble-like looking down the end of it, so we took a whole lot of photos of those and blew them up. And that's sort of where this one came from.
Why couldn't you stay away? I never needed anyone.
I've done a lot of works over the years using black and white. It's often where I start from to, I think that's an architectural thing as well, that starting with the very basic, the black and the black line on a piece of paper. And so that those sort of come from that, and then the positive and negative, and then I introduced colour.
Trapped in the prison. You threw away the key. You are the curse. I am the captive, walking on hands and knees.
This one in particular, and the blue one's actually a fluorescent paint, are made up of 4 or 5 layers of paint, and they've got different pigments in them. They're really hard to photograph to get a really true colour. There's something about fluorescence that you can't photograph.
Why couldn't you stay